Hey agents, it's Manny. In this Iron Horse video, I'm going to show you how to play the Diagnostics role on Boss 3. Now, I want to preface with that this is the first time I ran Diagnostics in the raid. I drew the lucky straw because I was the only one with a healer build, and it's recommended to run Diagnostics as a healer because you can leave your hive on the platform, and you're not a loss of DPS while running the Diagnostics. I knew basically what to do, so in this video, I'll show you exactly what goes on the top floor of the furnace. But first, I'll show you the build I ran with. Before we start, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and ding that notification bell so you know when there's new videos. And if you're looking for someone to game with, you can find me and other players in the Militia Discord server. The link is in the description below. Alright guys, now for the build. So, this is not the most optimized build as a healer. I was actually, I didn't want to heal the raid at the time when I ran this, so I actually only had this healing build, and then this is used, I used this one for a 2-man discovery raid of Iron Horse. So I was trying to put a little more rifle damage in there as opposed to just going strictly healing. So you do want a 4-piece initiative, future initiative, with a BTSU gloves, right? Typically, you'll actually run this with mask, chest, holster, and knees, and then you'll have a different backpack. For example, you can run Alp Summit for repair skill. You'll get a skill tier off of it, skill haste, skill repair, skill haste, and talents. Opportunistic is good to help your allies do more damage, but you can go something with like safeguard, would probably be a better healing choice. Now, the mask, I'm going obviously skill tier, skill repair, skill haste, chest. We're using this for tactical superiority because with a 4-piece, we get 15% additional damage when everyone's at full armor, and you get an additional 25% instead of 15% when you're at full armor. So skill repair, skill haste. We'll go to the holster, get skill haste with our skill tier. Now my backpack, as I said, this was more for me to do a little bit of damage and help out. So what we have is our skill tier, our skill repair, and I threw a headshot damage mod in there. I have enough skill haste and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter. And typically by the time hive is gone, I'm actually destroying it with to use the BTSU gloves and getting it back quickly for overcharge. Like I said, a little more damage with my rifle for headshot damage. The gloves are a must. BTSU gloves, obviously you want these max. You get skill haste and repair on them for transference overclock. You get 50% more hive skill haste per skill tier, so you're good there. But this is the part that's important. The detonating a hive refreshes your skill cooldowns and grants overcharge for 15 seconds, right? So anyone that already used their revive hive will get it back. Now, really only works every two minutes, so 120 seconds, but it's a really good thing to have. So when you detonate the hive, destroy it, everyone gets their revive hives back. So that works out really well. So once this gets, say I have 32 charges, I detonate it at like 1 or 2 charges, and then since it overcharges, it'll actually refresh really quickly, and I'll be able to reapply it. Now for my 6-piece, I'm actually Fox Prayer's knees. I use a rifle, and I put to headshot damage because crit hit chance and crit hit damage aren't that important to this because I'm not critting much. I have really low stats, as we can see right here. I have crit hit chance of 15%, so I could up that to 6%, go to 21%, not really useful, but an extra 10% headshot damage would be good. For skills, we're obviously going with Restore Hive, and you can see how much, how many 32 charges, range, duration, health. Duration doesn't matter, it's more or less going to use the 32 charges before the duration runs out. And then we're obviously going with Reinforcer Chem Launcher, same thing, we got 9 ammo on it. Ammo cooldown 17 seconds, about 18 seconds per charge, so be careful using this. You can actually go through it pretty quickly. And we're actually going with Technician for 2 things. One, I get that extra skill tier, so that's why I can go with reds, and also the increased heal. There's actually 10% healing skills to it as well. And I have the classic M1A to help my DPS, which don't typically use, but then I have a P416 as well with fast hands. That's the build, guys. Basically, the important part are the future initiative with the BTSU gloves. All right, if you're the guy running the Diagnostics, I recommend always going up the chain that's right next to the red door. It's just easier that way, because if you go to the right is where the gauges are for the letters, and if you go to the left is where the diagnostic is. So my first diagnostic is yellow. This is how we're going to start the fight. The fight doesn't start until we actually first run the first set of diagnostics. So we're going to get someone on the yellow diagnostics panel downstairs. I'm going to hold this down. I'm going to run diagnostics, and they're going to hit the control panel downstairs. Once they do that, the alarms go off, and I have to get off both platforms and down to the first floor. We're going to run back over towards the red door to get ready to go up on that chain again as soon as the electricity stops. You can see it up there. Now, the colors can happen in any order. So now we head back up. It could be yellow, red, blue, blue, red, yellow, doesn't matter. But you want to be quick in case it's fire. You want to get over the diagnostics panel quickly, hold it down. Don't even wait. Necessarily just hold it down so it's blue this time. And what we have to do is have someone run on the second floor and turn the blue knobs. We have to do 3 of them. Keep an eye out for snipers, call them out. Luckily, my buddy actually drops a decoy for me, so it helps out. And then call out the snipers. Look around, make sure snipers aren't behind you and stuff. And you have to hold this diagnostics down until he tells you he's turned 3 knobs. And then someone actually hits a control panel down by the blue door. So it's just standing here holding this. It's a very easy job, actually. Once he has them all and they actually get downstairs. You hear the alarm going off. Now we got to get off. Once again, we got to run over towards the red door. And there is one thing I haven't done and I forgot to do on this run right here is actually drop my hive down, which I'm doing now. You should drop that hive. The first thing on this is drop the hive right there on the red door so that they just run by. The guys on the platform can just run by and get healed. You don't have to worry about it. Then we head back up the chain and we're going to run over to the diagnostic in case it's fire because we want to hold that diagnostics down right away and hold it so you can cheese the fire. So I'm holding the diagnostics. Nope, it's yellow. So what we're going to do is there's 3 yellow panels, that shock panels. You can see one down there behind me. And you have to keep the diagnostics pressed once again, just like the blue, until they've triggered all 3 of them. So let's skip to where they do all 3 of them. So that's all 3. And they've hit the panel down there. You can actually see the boss come out. Alarms are going off. I get off. Now I have to get back over towards the red door side. And we're going to go up the chain because we've done blue. We've done yellow. The next one's going to be fire. So we got to go up quick. And we know this one's fire. We did the other 2. Now, like I said, they can happen in any order. It could be red, yellow, blue, blue, yellow, red. Doesn't matter. So just be always ready that it could be fire. Head up. Run over to the left real quickly and hold F down to run diagnostics. Now, hopefully someone's actually sitting at the red door and they're ready to actually hit the F button there to hit, cancel it out as well. There it is. Alarm's going off. Hop off. All right. So that's it for this phase, right? So next phase is actually going to be doing cogs. So I'm going to skip ahead because that's actually a different video. And I do have a video on that. So just look up in the top right corner of this video and you can find a link for that. And I'll also put a link in the description below. All right, so cog phase has ended. We've broken all the lava. And it's time to head back upstairs and actually relieve the pressure from the letters. So once again, go up the chain at the red door. Makes it easier. You can go up the other chain too, but because everything's opposite. So red door, head over to the right. We're going to read the letters off the panel. So I'm talking on Discord right now. I'm saying A down, B up. And you'll see it adjust to green at some point. There it is, B up. Then I tell them C up. And once they're all green, then I actually interact. Now I tell them I got another panel. I say G down. Interact. Now I tell them J up, K up. Hit the interact again. And then I say N down and P down. It makes sense because greens are there. Yellows need to go up. Reds need to go down. It's as simple as that. Someone else is doing the hard work. You're just reading it off and pressing the interact button. Super simple job. And that's the last one. Now your job is basically done as the diagnostics person. So the bosses end up gonna come out now and it's time to do some DPS. So that essentially ends the video here, but I'm gonna give you a couple more tips. So you are a healer though. So now what I want you to do is jump down to the next platform lower and just like shoot everyone with heals, you know, hit them with the reinforcer. That's it. You could do some DPS if you want, but keep an eye on people's health, make sure they don't die. And someone went down and I should have actually hit him with a heal, but that's all right. He's getting back up. So just keep hitting people with the reinforcer chem launcher. And there you have it. This is probably legitimately the easiest role you can play in the raid. Just make sure you keep that hive on the platform near the red door up. And once it gets down to about 2 or 3 charges, break it and refresh everyone's reviver hives. So the other thing too is if you're the guy that grabs the key, make sure you know which one you're going up. I messed up and I actually head to the right. I should have went left. The actually where you put the key in for the last stage is right next to run diagnostics. I messed it up, but we still made it in time. Everyone's at the doors they needed to be, red, blue, yellow. So as soon as I entered it in, they quickly hit it. So we made it. I didn't kill us. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button below and leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. If you'd like to see more content like this, then please smash that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Maniocrity, where I stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evening starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'd be happy to answer any questions live on stream. Till next time, agents, happy hunting.